Live from the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University, it's Hilltopper basketball as they take on the Senators of Davidson Elkins College here on Topper Station. Before we get things underway, we would like to thank our Jack Adams Hilltopper Athletic Club sponsors. Thank you for your continued support of WLU student athletes and their continued success. And those sponsors are Main Street Bank, Dr. John P. and Mrs. McCullough, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Dr. Clyde and Mrs. Campbell, Belmont Savings Bank, Outco Fence, IBEW Local 141 of Wheeling, West Virginia, Calcroof Roofing and Sheet Metal, Undo's Restaurant, Gil Alum CPA, Generations Restaurant and Pub, WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, The Store, and the Dirty Dog Tavern. Hello everyone, welcome into Topper Station. I'm Isaac Basinger. Joining me as always, West Liberty Athletic Director and former women's basketball coach Lynn Alum. Coach, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in December.
Beautiful Saturday afternoon. We're playing basketball at home, and the Lady Toppers are going to look at extending what has been a very good season up to this point.
Had a very good win this past Wednesday at West Virginia Wesleyan, but the most important thing that came out of that is you're getting some good performances out of younger players. Carly McCutcheon, 17 points, and most importantly, Bailey Smith is having an all-MEC season so far, averaging over 19 points a game, but had 19 points in that win at West Virginia Wesleyan.
Well, they're getting contributions from pretty much all positions across the board, and they pretty much led wire to wire the other day, and Coach Cooper got to see different rotations. Everybody got major minutes, so it was a good road win, and hopefully they can come out here and play just as well today.
Davidson Elkins comes in this one looking for their first conference win, and this one haven't been able to get so far, but they do have a bright spot in Dream Cherry.
Yeah, really good player. West Liberty's going to have to know where she's on the court at all times.
Has a game already this season, making 6 3-pointers in a game, and she averages over 17 points a game. But go back a little bit more on Bailey Smith of West Liberty. She's having a freshman of the year type of season so far in the conference.
Well, she just has that perfect blend of skill, and her physical abilities are so good. You just don't see guards that strong and that fast, especially when they're freshmen. So she's pretty much the total package, and she plays with a lot of confidence, and you're right, she will be a freshman of the year candidate.
And moving down here, just looking at last year's matchups between the Hilltoppers and the Senators, Ariana Manze a triple-double in one of those games as well. And Audrey Tingle also had a triple-double against these Senators as well.
Well, Ari had a big rebounding game the other day, and Audrey's Audrey. You know what you're going to get out of her. She's a really good point guard.
A few short moments before this one is underway. Coach, give us some of your keys to the game.
Well, the keys to the game for West Liberty is to shoot the ball. That's the one thing that they just haven't really hit all cylinders with. They're a better shooting team than what they've been doing at this point, but we know that's going to come, and D&E just cannot get caught up in West Liberty's tempo.
We'll be ready here in a few short minutes for tip-off, the Main Street Bank tip-off, and we'll have starters and more here on Topper Station.
Your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates.
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Hey, my name is PJ Mazik. I'm a second-year dental hygiene student, and today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the program. First, we're going to head into oral pathology class.
We're going to talk about neoplasia. When you hear the word neoplasia, what comes to mind?
Coming into your first 2 years at West Liberty, you're going to take your general education courses and the required classes needed to apply for the program after your second year. During your sophomore year, if you plan on being in the program, your junior year, you have to apply by a deadline around January, a year in advance. You can only be accepted for the dental hygiene program if you meet the course requirements and have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. It is a very competitive program to get accepted into, and once you're accepted, your hard work doesn't stop. You jump right into your first semester of dental hygiene classes, including tooth morphology, periodontology, radiography, head and neck anatomy, clinic lecture, and clinic lab. Now we're heading into clinic lecture.
If you're not flossing your patients well and not making that exaggerated C shape, you are going to have loads of plaque that is still left interproximally.
The courses contain a lot of information very fast. The courses are designed to meet state board requirements that you need to get your dental hygiene license when you graduate. At first, it will seem like you're learning a foreign language. Everything is going to be different. You're not going to be used to the terms used. You will adapt and everything will start piecing itself together. As a student, you can expect to spend a lot of time outside of class studying information for your next exam or practicing your instrumentation for your next process evaluation. Now I'm going to head into clinic lab. We actually have a full-size dental hygiene clinic here on campus for West Liberty staff and students, and it's open to the community. For a low cost, people can come during the school year and receive a comprehensive dental health care service. The clinic is a learning experience for the students, so it's going to take a little bit longer than your private practice. West Liberty Dental Hygiene Clinic offers cleanings and x-rays for adults and children. Also, we will place sealants if prescribed by a dentist. X-rays taken in the clinic can be sent to your dentist or reviewed by the dentist we have in our clinic. Now heading into wrestling practice. My years here have been nothing but the best. I chose West Liberty because it's far enough away from home but not too far, and it's affordable for a 4-year education. I wanted to wrestle in college, and West Liberty Wrestling is knocking on the doors nationwide. On the academic part of things, West Liberty Dental Hygiene Program is well respected nationally as well. Being a student athlete can put a lot of weight on your shoulders. Expectations are high from your teammates, coaches, professors, and peers. Although being able to manage your time well plays a huge part in being able to handle both well. I'm a student athlete, and student goes first, and my coaches are very understanding of that. Thanks for checking out the dental hygiene program. For more information, check out our website.
Hi, my name is Kai Sadlowski. I'm a visual communications design major here at West Liberty University, and I will be showing you what it's like to be a VCD major here. Today, first we're heading into Intro to Typography with Sarah Davis.
So we are working on your conceptual type, right? Digital layout.
Visual communication design is structuring of visual information to communicate through branding, interactive designs for mobile and web, motion graphics, and packaging through printing media. What makes the program here at West Lib super unique is the classroom setting. In Professor Davis's Intro to Typography class, a lot of the time your classmates give you a lot of feedback on how to improve your piece. We go one-on-one with the teacher, so when you're out of the classroom, you are able to improve your design to make it look very professional, very flawless.
Imply the shape is there without really showing it.
Okay.
So what you're doing with this blue shape is you're showing this is a way.
Now we're heading into advanced computer graphics.
Okay, so right now we are doing One City, One Pride Arts Festival Design Competition.
What students can expect here are really hands-on projects. Pretty much the design process for creating a piece is you start off with the teacher giving you a prompt, and you start with many sketches. You can go from 10 to 20 to even 30 sketches. The teacher and your fellow classmates will help you narrow down what your favorite rough draft was, or even get components from each rough draft for you to create one masterpiece. Really, the whole process is a lot of revisions to get to this perfect piece that you will be very proud with. I chose this major at West Liberty University because I really like to express my creativity, and I think doing it so through visual communication design is a perfect opportunity. I am able to really use my abilities to create branding, magazine spreads, even just really cool graphics. In the future, I really just hope to use this major in the professional sports avenue, maybe like do some really cool designs for a professional sports team or something like that.
So you can keep those simplified color thing. So instead of putting actual texture in it.
Now we're walking into design thinking with Professor Kang. Design thinking class with Professor Moon is a really great opportunity to understand the brainstorming process of how to create a really good piece. We start off with a lot of brainstorming techniques like mind mapping, storyboard, personification to get your mind going on what a customer might be looking for or what the audience would be interested in. I think this major is really good for others to consider because a lot of people are going to be needing graphics. So anybody with a little bit of creativity, I think they should really consider this major because it's honestly going to help anybody in their fields because everybody's going to need to market some type of graphic.
Today we'll be doing my volleyball individual practice.
Being a student athlete at West Liberty University is honestly a blessing. Being able to study a major that I really love while also playing a sport like volleyball that I have a really good passion for, it's honestly super fun to play. The atmosphere at West Liberty, having the professors really know that you're an athlete and congratulating you when you won a game or saying good luck when you leave a classroom, it's really awesome. The reason I chose West Liberty was because of their class sizes. The teachers know your name, know what you want to do with your life, know what your work is like, know your capabilities, and really help you succeed to the best of your abilities.
Hello everyone, welcome back in to the ASRC here on the campus of West Liberty University, and welcome back into Topper Station. A few short moments away before this one gets underway, but first off, we're going to have the starters from both teams, and they're going to start with the Senators of Davis and Elkins College. They're going to start out with number 10, Abby Barton-Slager, the 5'8" junior from Lewisburg, West Virginia. Then following her will be number 11, Dream Cherry, the 5'5" freshman from Akron, Ohio, a true threat on the outside. After her will be LaChastity Shaver, the 5'9" freshman from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And then number 15, Peyton Moeller, the 5'9" junior from Buena Vista, Virginia. And then rounding out the starting lineup, number 41, Marissa Berlin, had a 22 rebound performance earlier this season against Pitt Johnstown. Their head coach, Rachel Schwartz. In her second season, she has a record of 3-18. As the lights dim down here at the ASRC, it's time to learn the Hilltopper starters. And it's going to start with number 5, Audrey Tickle, the 5'9" senior from West Lafayette, Ohio, do-it-all player for this Hilltopper team. Following her will be number 12, Carly McCutcheon, the 5'9" freshman from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Then number 14, Bailey Smith, the 5'8" freshman from Roseville, Ohio. Then number 22, the 5'8" sophomore from New Carlisle, Ohio, that's Corinne Thomas. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Hilltoppers will be number 23, Ariana Manze, the 6'3" junior from Lubbock, Texas. The Hilltoppers are coached by one Mr. Kyle Cooper, comes into this one with a record of 58-54 in his 5th season here on the Hilltop. Take a look at the uniform matchups in this one. The Hilltoppers will be in the home white uniforms with the black numbers and letters on them. And for the Senators of Davis and Elkins College, they're going to go in the all-black uniform with the white lettering and red numbers. Hilltoppers will go left to right here in the first quarter. The Senators will go right to left. Ready for the tip is going to be Berlin for the Senators and Manze for the Hilltoppers. And it's time to get this Mountain East Conference battle underway as Manze wins the tip back to Audrey Tingle. Quickly up to Corinne Thomas on the left side of the floor. Top of the key to Bailey Smith. McCutcheon back to Smith on the left side. Dribbles in. Takes one step too quick. That's going to be a travel. And the Senators will take over from there.
I've said it a few times. I just don't understand that call in the women's game. They do not call that in the men's game.
Cherry will have it now. She steps back, fires up the shot. It's going to be a long two, but it's a 2-0 lead for the Senators early on.
It's a kid that hit 6 threes earlier in the season.
Pass by Tingle, poked out of bounds. Possession will stay here with the Hilltoppers. That performance came on the 23rd of November against Frostburg State for Dream Cherry. Tingle looking to get it in, eventually does to Corinne Thomas, dribbles inside, dumps it off to Manzek, gets it poked away from her, trying to find it, diving on the floor now is number 12, Shaver. Able to have it, eventually is able to roll it up to number 15, Moeller. Moeller up now to Cherry. Cherry will take it from there. On the right side of the floor, over to Shaver. LaChastity Shaver. Driving on, Carly McCutcheon. Picks up her dribble, kicking it back out. Barton-Slager. Handing it off. Cherry, step back, jumper, good. 4-0 early lead. Berlin picks up a quick foul before that one was even inbounded.
Yeah, I think she collided with Ari there, maybe trying to get to the glass, but Cherry opens up with 2 baskets off of the dribble.
Tingle sends it over. Corinne Thomas for 3. Splash down. Corinne Thomas cuts into the lead.
Corinne's having a really good year. Not only is she averaging almost 14 a game, but she's getting about 8 rebounds a game as well.
Cherry has it after the made basket by Corinne Thomas. Swinging it over. Eventually getting over to Barton-Slager. Driving inside. Tingle comes, collapses down on her. Fires up the wild shot. Doesn't fall, but there's a foul. Barton-Slager will head to the line. She'll be shooting 2. Audrey Tingle's first foul, team foul number 1 with 8:24 remaining here in the first quarter. First free throw is up and good. Correction, that's Peyton Moeller at the line, as she makes her first point of the afternoon. Second one's good as well. Lead is 6-3 now in favor of the Senators. Audrey Tingle looks to move it quick. Curls back to Corinne Thomas. Now inside, Manze. Up strong, can't get it to fall. Offensive board by Manze. Back to McCutcheon. Audrey Tingle will drive, going, lays it up, going to be fouled. She'll head to the line, and Tingle will be shooting 2.
Audrey gets to her left hand, demonstrates consistently how strong she is.
Picking up the foul, number 11, Dream Cherry. Her first, team second. Tingle knocks down the first. Audrey on the season so far very close to averaging a double-double. Just a hair over 10 points and just a hair above 9 rebounds per game as well.
Probably the best rebounding point guard in the nation.
That one touches every part of the rim but doesn't fall. 6-4 is the lead for Davis and Elkins. 8:03 remaining in the first quarter. Cherry has it on the right side of the floor, looking for space. Is able to corral it again after losing it for a short second. Back to the top of the key to Barton-Slager. Driving on the left against Bailey Smith. Throws up the wild basket, no good. Out of bounds. The Hilltoppers will take over from there.
Pretty good D for that whole possession that time. Audrey kept Cherry from getting a shot off after about 10 seconds of dribbling and forced him into a tough angle there.
Hilltoppers moving around. Carly McCutcheon at the top of the key, over to Audrey Tingle. Manze setting the screen, will roll from there. Tingle doesn't go that direction. The Hilltoppers continue to swing it around. McCutcheon holds it now on that right wing. Loses it for a second, kicks it back out. Bailey Smith fires a 3 off the mark. Rebound by Audrey Tingle. There it is there. Corinne Thomas will fire this time, and that one is good. And the Hilltoppers take their first lead of the afternoon.
Her second deep 3 of the game.
Taking it now are the Senators, and it's Cherry. Step back 3, blocked by Audrey Tingle. Hilltoppers might look to go with some numbers. Smith has it, dribbles it off her foot. That one goes out of bounds, and it'll be right back to the Senators. And you mentioned Corinne Thomas coming in to today's game, shooting 39% from 3 and had 16 of 41 from the three-point line.
Yeah, she was a great high school shooter, and as always, it takes most kids a little while to get accustomed to the three-point line at the college level, but She's going to leave here with some pretty gaudy numbers here in a couple of years.
Cherry hands it off. Going to get an illegal screen call, and that's a big foul there, as that's going to be Dream Cherry's second foul here very early with 6:44 remaining in the first quarter.
It looks like Davison Elkins is going to continue to let her play.
Now, dance with the one that got you here, and it's going to be interesting to see how that portrays here throughout this afternoon. As Bailey Smith over to Carly McCutcheon. McCutcheon's got 16 to shoot, kicks it into the corner to Audrey Tingle. Tingle drives baseline, throws it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Berlin. Going to go the other direction out is Dream Cherry on the right side of the floor. Dumps it inside to Berlin. Has it now. Manze on her. Fires up the basket. Off the mark. Rebound by Ariana Manze. She kicked it over to Audrey Tingle, who moves it down. Dumps it over. Thomas back to Tingle. Over to McCutcheon. Pass inside. Lays it up and in. It is Ariana Manze after a great pass from Carly McCutcheon.
Good steal by Manze and a picture-perfect pass by McCutcheon.
9-6. The Hilltoppers have the lead. 5:49 remaining in the first quarter. Cherry has it. Audrey Tingle on her. Berlin steps up. Screen there. Cherry, mid-range, jumper, got it.
Her third off of the dribble this game. Ran a little screen and roll late in the possession there.
Lead back to 1 for the Hilltoppers. Bailey Smith over to Corinne Thomas. Moving it around are the Hilltoppers. McCutcheon thinks about the three, doesn't takes it. Drive, lay, up, in, no. Rebound underneath. It's going to be taken down by Shaver, and eventually the ball is going to be moved down the floor as it's going to go off of Corinne Thomas, as Marissa Berlin was not able to hold on to it.
Davison Elkins attempting to push the ball just like West Liberty does. Pretty good pace in this game.
Into the game now, Anna Lucarelli, Molly Bauer for the Hilltoppers. 3-ball coming, and it is good. Correction, I believe that was just a 2. It's blocked out there for a second. Audrey Tingle on the left side of Lucarelli, moving it over to Carly McCutcheon. McCutcheon dumps it inside. Bauer back out to Tingle. Going to the baseline. Drive, kicking to the corner. It's going to be poked out of bounds. Hilltoppers will take over from there. That brings us to the first media timeout. Davison Elkins has the 10-9 lead with 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. You are watching Topper Station.
We respond to infectious outbreaks with EPA-approved disinfectants. We offer full surface and high-touch decontamination, whether your facility has had a case or you'd like a precautionary cleaning. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
BSB tip of the day. Your bank should have a good rewards program. Casasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Casasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
All right, now you're just like Daddy, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
All right.
10-9, Davison Elkins leads here after the first media timeout. 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. I'm Isaac Basier. Alongside me is the coach, Lynn Olam. The Hilltoppers will have it. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Trailing by 1 as Bauer takes the inbound pass. Audrey Tingle now over to Carly McCutcheon. 7 to shoot. Lucarelli has it. Picks up her dribble. Backdoor pass. Thomas goes up, going to be fouled. Corinne Thomas will go to the line. She'll be shooting 2.
There's a great cut by Corinne Thomas, and I think it was Anna Lucarelli who had her head up and threw a picture-perfect pass on the cut. And Thomas finds her way to the free throw line, looking to score her 8th point early here in the game.
And another big foul there against Davison Elkins. 4 fouls here in the quarter, but it goes against Marissa Berlin. That's her second foul as well. She takes a quick seat. Coming in for her is Allie Taylor, as Corinne Thomas knocks down the first, ties the game at 10s. Corinne Thomas shooting one more, the 5'8" sophomore. Second one good as well. The Hilltoppers regain the lead, 11-10. Down the floor, Moeller. Able to find Banks. Maya Banks into the game now, but her pass is going to be intercepted. Going the other direction, Bailey Smith to Lucarelli. Over to McCutcheon. Corinne Thomas on the left side of the floor. Has it, dumps it off inside. Bauer off the window and good. A great pass from Corinne Thomas.
Oh, great pass off of dribble penetration. There wasn't an inch to spare that time, and she found a way to thread the needle.
Dream Cherry has it, moving towards the top of the key. Swings it over. Peyton Moeller over to Barton Slager. Comes off the screen, but gives it right back to Moeller. Under 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Molly Bauer. Looking to go the other direction is Lucarelli to McCutcheon. Has it, pump fakes, eventually gets it over to Thomas, who gets it over to Bailey Smith. Drives inside, lays it up and in. A great play by Bailey Smith.
That's her patent spin move.
3:30 remaining in the first quarter. The Hilltoppers extend their lead to 5. Moeller driving, shot looked like it might have been blocked, but it's going to be called a foul. Just depends on who it's going to be called on. And the foul goes against Carly McCutcheon, her first, team second of the quarter. Tingle comes back in the game along with Shaver. First free throw is up and good for Peyton Moeller. .326 remaining in the first quarter. The lead is now 3 for the Hilltoppers as Audrey Tingle, after the short rest, is back in the game, controls it. Kicks it over to Lucarelli. Dribbles around, finds Bailey Smith. Goes for the pass inside, double teamed underneath is Bauer, and it's going to be stolen away. Cherry has it. Try to thread the needle going down that far side. Steps out of bounds. The Hilltoppers will take over from there.
Fortunately, there was a touch of contact there, and fortunately the official did not call the foul on Audrey, which would have been her second.
3:10 remaining in the first quarter. Lucarelli is able to get it in to Audrey Tingle. It's a fresh 30 after that on the shot clock. As Corinne Thomas pass inside, Bauer has it. Moves out from underneath the basket, but still hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound taken there by Taylor. Gets it over to Dream Cherry. Back over to Allie Taylor. Driving, kicking it out. 3 ball coming. Banks are open apparently on a Saturday afternoon and are tied 15 apiece.
Yeah, I don't know if she meant to bank that one. But nevertheless, it's 3 points.
Bailey Smith works, is able to eventually get it out. Pass underneath. From Tingle to Bauer, travel. The Senators will take over from there. That last 3 ball was by Shaver for D&E. Continue to move it. Barton Slager fires a 3, back-to-back jacks. Makes it 18-15 in favor of the Senators.
Nice little run by the Senators here.
Lucarelli over to Audrey Tingle on the left side of the floor. Driving Tingle up and under. Counted as well. Audrey Tingle with the hoop and a harm.
Audrey doesn't need much room. If she can just beat you by a foot or two, her strength and left hand enables her to get to the rim.
Audrey Tingle will head to the line, shooting the extra of a chance to tie this one with 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. Close one so far.
Audrey's basket broke an 8-0 run by the Senators.
3 throws short. Tingle battles to get the offensive board, and they get a quick timeout. Are the Hilltoppers. Not very often when you see that West Liberty, something they do quite often, they don't put anyone in for the rebounds. They really want to get back on defense, but you don't really expect to get many offensive rebounds off of missed 3 throws, but Audrey Tingle leaves the 3 throws short. Does not rest on her laurels, is able to get on it, and the Hilltoppers are able to get a quick timeout. And right down, that's just great heart and hustle.
Well, I've always said you never want to miss free throws, but if you miss them, you want them to be badly. And that was so short, I think it caught them by surprise, and the ball kicked right back to Audrey. Nice hustle play, dove on it, and Coach Cooper calls the timeout.
So that puts the shot clock at 20 seconds, 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. Audrey Tingle will throw in the inbound. Eventually throws it in to Corinne Thomas. Directing orders, gets it underneath. Bauer has the space, and off the glass and good. The Hilltoppers retake the lead once again, 19-18.
Corinne Thomas with another assist.
Peyton Moore driving on the left side of the floor, kicks into the corner. Hortonslager kicks it back out to Shaver. Bauer on her. Step back, three, too strong, off the back of the rim. Rebound by McCutcheon, who gets it up to Smith quickly. Over, Tingle has it, going to be tied up. Possession goes the other direction in favor of the Senators.
Yeah, that's not a place you want to go with the ball there. Bailey should have kept that dribble alive or kicked it somewhere else. Threw it back to Audrey, who was stuck between two defenders.
93 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 1 point lead for the Hilltoppers. Senators have it at Davis and Elkins College. Swing it around. Shaver, another three. Too strong off the top of the backboard, eventually taken down by Corinne Thomas. Audrey Tingle driving, has it, blocking foul, and that's going to send Tingle to the free throw line. Foul goes against number 1 Reagan Sharp, the 5'5" junior from Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Audrey Tingle at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. Eventually coming into the game for the Hilltoppers will be Paige Julian at the scores table. Tingle's second one is good. As Corinne Thomas will take a quick breather with 1:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Pass goes in to Reagan Sharp. Audrey Tingle right on her. Sharp dribbles towards the left side of the floor, eventually gets it over to Moeller, who loses it after the steal by McCutcheon. Pinballs around off of a D&E player, and it goes out of bounds, and Hilltoppers will take from there. So a good steal there, but try to push it a little bit too quick and couldn't get the pass around.
Yeah, West Liberty's going to look to push every opportunity they can get.
Less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. Hilltoppers have the 3-point lead. Smith kicks it back over to the right side to Audrey Tingle. Tingle to McCutcheon. 10 on the shot clock. Bauer right there. Lays it up and in. Another great play getting it underneath to Molly Bauer.
Good physical seal, and Carly McCutcheon, good direct line pass, and Molly puts it in with the left hand.
Reagan Sharp driving underneath. Shaver loses it for a second, lays it up and in. The Hilltoppers can now hold it for the last shot as their lead got cut into. It's 23-20 as the shot clock is now off, and Audrey Tingle will hold it. Davis and Elkins only scored 54 points in their last game and 20 points so far here in the first quarter. 5 seconds now remaining. Smith over to Julian. Time running out. Julian's got to fire a shot, fires it up, and it won't count as it would happen after the whistle. Or is there a foul call? There is a foul call here, so as Schaefer picks up the late foul as time had expired, it's going to send Paige Julian to the line, and they might have to put a little bit of time back here on the clock. Nope, I think they're just going to roll with it as it is, so Julian will be shooting 2 free throws by herself. First one short.
Paige got some solid minutes down at West Virginia Wesleyan the other night.
Second free throw. This one is good, so through 1 quarter of play, the Hilltoppers have the 24-20 lead. We'll be back here for the second quarter of action here on Topper Station.
Your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away.
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees.
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Water emergencies? Trust the team with the right people, knowledge, and equipment to quickly dry your home or business, preventing further damage. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
Welcome back into Topper Station. 24-20, the Hilltoppers have the lead through the first quarter of play. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me is West Liberty Athletic Director and former women's basketball coach Lynn Allum. And Coach, what are some things you saw in that first quarter of play from both sides?
Well, I think both teams played well offensively. They're both shooting over 50% from the floor, which was one of my big keys coming in. Is when is West Liberty going to break the shooting slump? A lot of up-tempo, good offensive basketball.
Hilltoppers will have the ball to begin the second quarter of play. McCutcheon will inbound it on the floor for the Hilltoppers. McCutcheon, Tingle, Bauer, Thomas, and Smith. Corinne Thomas from the pass from Audrey Tingle, back to Audrey Tingle on the right side of the floor looking for space. Has it, kicks it over to Smith, pump fake inside. McCutcheon the three, short and off the mark. Rebound by Thomas, up and hands it over to Molly Bauer, who lays it up and in. A great play from the pass to Thomas to the layup by Bauer.
Well, we've talked, Corinne Thomas is kind of their Swiss Army knife. She can do a little bit of everything, and she's not only scored 8 points in the game, but that's her third assist.
Shot off the mark, rebound by Corinne Thomas. The Hilltoppers look to push it as they normally do. Underneath, Bauer has it for a second, lose it. Right there to scoop it up is Corinne Thomas, who dribbles it back out. McCutcheon over to Smith. Smith driving, has it, kicks it over. Good pass from the other side, rattles around, in and out. Rebound by Shaver. Pushing it down the other side is Reagan Sharp. Good pressure on her from Audrey Tingle. Dribbling around, trying to find space and kicking it back out, moving it over. Taylor over to Shaver. Shaver dribbling on Bauer. Tries to go inside. Bauer gets a piece of that one. Off the mark. Rebound taken by Carly McCutcheon. Over to Corinne Thomas. Has it. Euro step. Counter as well. Corinne Thomas, a great play.
Corinne Thomas has dominated in this game. She's got 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists.
And that's just an early candidate here. Still a lot of game left for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game. Corinne Thomas, though, 10 points already, trying to make it 11 here at the line. Off the mark, rebound taken by Milburn. Who gets it over to number 1, Reagan Sharp. Sharp swings it over. Moeller has it, goes up off the side of the backboard, rebound by Bauer. Going the other direction now. Tingle has it over to Corinne Thomas, to Bailey Smith. Swing it over to the right side now. Carly McCutcheon drives, draws a little bit of a double team. Bauer right there off the back glass. Can't get it to fall, a little bit too strong.
Another good interior pass, that time from McCutcheon.
Sharp has it, offensive foul as Milburn. That was the moving screen, and great job there by Carly McCutcheon. I think she felt that she was behind her and moving and just ran directly into her. You're going to get that foul call most of the time.
Yeah, that was a weird play. I just don't know what she was thinking when she rolled that out the opposite way.
Tingle has it after the Hilltoppers take over. Under 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Corinne Thomas over to Bauer, loses it for a second. Passes underneath. Tingle has to save it in. A great job with the acrobatic throw back in as she finds Carly McCutcheon. McCutcheon drives off the window and good. Right there, hustle play. Gonna be fouled as Audrey Tingle catches the Senators sleeping. She's right there to answer their wake-up call and gets fouled and ahead of the line and will be shooting 2.
You know, this is one of these parts in the game. D&E comes in at 1-5, and 3 of those losses were 30 or more points. And when you got these young teams and the young coaching staff, and sometimes when adversity hits, it's hard to break out of it. And let's see if West Liberty can go on one of these 12-2 runs maybe and extend it up to 20.
Tingle knocks down the first. The lead is 11 with 7:35 remaining in the second quarter. Tingle fires away on the second one. This one barely touches the rim. Going to be taken by Milburn. Kicks it over to Shaver. He moves over to the left side. Eventually gets it over to Reagan Sharp. Tough defense on her by Tingle. Eventually gets it over to Moeller. Fires the three, too strong. Rebound by Audrey Tingle. Kicks it over to Bailey Smith. Smith driving baseline. Reverse layup's going to be blocked by, I believe, yes it is, that's Barton Sliger. And that's going to have the ball stay here with the Hilltoppers. 21 on the shot clock, 7:05 on the game clock. Tingle will inbound. Backdoor pass, McCutcheon, not enough on it. Rebound by Peyton Moeller. She'll look to push it the opposite direction. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Swings it over to the left side to Sharp. Sharp goes across. He's going to eventually kick it over to Shaver. Underneath, Milburn. Shot a little bit too strong, but a foul is going to be called against Corinne Thomas, as Kaylee Milburn will head to the line and will be shooting two.
Senators took the play out of the Topper playbook there with some nifty interior passing.
As mentioned previously, that foul was against Corinne Thomas. Her first, team first of the quarter. Kaylee Milburn at the line. First one is good. Milburn, the 6-foot freshman from Fort Washington, Maryland. Milburn's second one touches every part of the rim and eventually rolls down. 31-22. Cherry and Berlin back in the game. Berlin with 2 fouls. Cherry also in foul trouble. Corinne Thomas fires away the three off the front of the rim and no good, as Berlin be able to break a little bit of the pressure after getting the rebound. Cherry into the corner, firing the three off the mark, as that shot was by Barton Slager. Taking it now, Audrey Tingle to Carly McCutcheon, over to Bailey Smith. A quiet first half so far for Bailey Smith, just the 2 points. Audrey Tingle, mid-range floater, got it. A beautiful play there by Audrey Tingle to find space.
Audrey's up to 8 points in the game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
Shaver has it, one too many steps there. Didn't really look like what she wanted to do with the ball in that case. Try to throw it up, but the travel's called. The Hilltoppers will take over from there.
There's already been 13 turnovers in the game between the 2 teams.
Fairly even in that mark as well. 7 for the Senators, 6 for the Hilltoppers. Backdoor pass inside to Smith. Got a pin ball around, but taking it there is going to be Manze. Fires it over the shoulder. It's going to be tipped around. Eventually going to be taken by Moeller. He gets it over to Dream Cherry. Has it. Step back. 3 ball coming. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Berlin has it. Throws it. Tries to throw it off of Audrey Tingle. And it goes out of bounds. And the Hilltoppers will take over from there.
Great hustle play by Audrey that time. Ran down a long rebound and forced the change of possession.
Normally not going to win the battle between a 6'3" forward and a 5, let me get this correct, a 5'6" guard, as inside. A good basket by the Hilltoppers.
The Slibberties continue. They're still over 50% from the floor. And Carly McCutcheon gets her second left-handed drive to the basket.
35-22. This shot off the mark. Rebound by Audrey Tingle. Looking to push it down the middle. And finds the trailing Thomas. Into the corner to Bailey Smith. Takes one too many steps again. That's going to be a travel. And that's going to lead us to the media timeout. 35-22. The Hilltoppers have the lead. 4:51 remaining in the first half. You are watching Topper Station.
Tip of the day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the duck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty. A proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
35-22, the Hilltoppers have the lead. 4:51 remaining in the first half. And Coach, you mentioned Audrey Tingle playing a great game. Corinne Thomas as well. 10 points for Thomas, 8 points so far for Audrey Tingle, but Molly Bauer, 8 points as well. You can tell the bigs inside have been a big part of the game plan for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, the bigs have benefited from the crafty interior passing, but West Liberty's forced D&E into a little bit tougher shots than they were getting earlier, and D&E's now down to 35% from the floor after shooting 50 for the entire first quarter.
Pass is in, was poked away for a second, but taken right back by the Senators as Dream Cherry has it. She's able to maneuver away around her own teammate and eventually move to the right side. Now Barton Slager's pass goes over back to Cherry. Shots off the mark, rebound by Audrey Tingle. Tingle staying clear, some space, pass inside is going to be off of a Senator, goes out of bounds. The Hilltoppers will take over there, as over to try to get the steal there was Amaya Banks. Audrey Tingle will inbound it, 4:26 remaining in the first half. Eventually able to throw it in and finds Corinne Thomas on the left side of the floor. Pass inside, Manze has it, Berlin on her, fires it up, and a great basket underneath by Ariana Manze.
Little cross screen and an extremely long entry pass, but it got there, and Ari finishes with a little jump hook.
Cherry to the top of the key to Berlin, over to Banks. Back to Cherry, looking to spin, kicks it back out. Banks driving on Thomas, good pass underneath, Berlin to lay it up and in.
That was a nice pass.
Audrey Tingle kicks it over to Bailey Smith, had it for a second, lost it, has it. Good pass underneath, Manze goes up. She'll go to the line and be shooting two. On the foul is going to be number 10, Abby Barton-Slager. Manze at the line shooting two. Averaging 8.8 points a game and a tick over 7 rebounds a game as Manze knocks down the first.
West Liberty's had pretty balanced scoring this year. Ari's the only non-double figure scorer in that starting lineup, but she's at almost 9 points a game herself.
Not too shabby to really to share the wealth for the Hilltoppers. That second free throw was off the mark. Banks has it, trying to get it inside. It's going to be a kicked ball as McCutcheon tried to go the other way with it. Possession will stay right here with D&E. 3:30 remaining in the second quarter. Cherry will throw it in, throws the lob pass in underneath to Berlin, fires this one off the mark. Rebound by Audrey Tingle. Corinne Thomas, extra pass in the corner. McCutcheon, three, drained it. 41-24, the Hilltoppers extend the lead.
Nice extra pass by Corinne Thomas for her 4th assist.
An overall great game the Hilltoppers are playing right now. Cherry has it, stops for a second underneath. Berlin has it, spinning high off the window and good.
360 drop step and a nice touch off the glass.
Audrey Tingle over Bailey Smith for 3, just off the mark. Rebound underneath by Marissa Berlin. She handed it off to Cherry. Underneath Berlin. Loses it. Eventually going to be there to take it away is Audrey Tingle. The Hilltoppers will have numbers if they want them. Tingle. McCutcheon doesn't take it from there. Underneath, Manze won't get an easier basket this season as it's 43-26 after the great pass.
West Liberty's gotten some serious passing from their wings today.
Manze now at 7 points on the afternoon. Cherry's drive, shot's going to be blocked by Manze. Hits the baseline and goes out of bounds. Deeney will keep it there, but a great block by Ariana Manze.
West Liberty's already gotten 8 assists out of their wings.
Dream Cherry will fire it in. Trying to find space, eventually throws it into Berlin. He's going to hand it off. Inside now, off the window and good is Moeller. Excuse me, Bartenslager.
Nice little ball fake there.
Corinne Thomas has it. He's going to eventually kick it out towards the top of the key to Smith. Over to Lucarelli, who just entered the game. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 14 on the shot clock as Bailey Smith on the left side of the floor has it. Kicks it back out to Lucarelli. Lucarelli driving with the right. A little bit too strong. Rebound by Berlin. Pushing it the other direction. Cherry into the corner. Banks. Extra pass. Moeller. 3. Off the side of the rim. Rebound by Smith. Looking to go the other direction. Under 90 seconds in the first half. Smith with the speed lays it up and in.
She's just got a really long stride out there. Ducks that shoulder, strides out, and you've seen a lot of that this season.
Cherry has it, slowing it down as the clock works its way to a minute remaining in the second quarter. Moeller has it going up against Manze. Fires it straight up in the air, but a travel will negate that. The Hilltoppers will take over from there. Bauer and Julian into the game as McCutcheon and Manze will take a quick breather with 58.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Bailey Smith will take it from there after the quick tap back from Lucarelli.
Little 2-for-1 opportunity here.
As Smith has it, looking to go one-on-one, has it, kicks into the corner. Thomas wants a 3, doesn't take it. Foot slides, that's going to be a travel with exactly 44 seconds. Hilltopper showing a little bit of pressure here on the inbound, really trying to avoid getting this pass into Dream Cherry as she was double teamed. As Amaya Banks now eventually able to get it up to Cherry, swing it over. Bartenslager fires the 3, doesn't touch anything. Rebound by Bauer. As you can hear Coach Kyle Cooper say slow it down here, as the Hilltoppers can almost work it down to about 5 seconds before having to shoot it. Smith has it, well driving. Has it, backdoor pass. Molly Bauer underneath. Goes up, plays it up and in. A great play by Molly Bauer. That's 10 points on the afternoon for her. Senators get it in. Don't have a lot of time. Down to 6 seconds. Looking for space. There's Moeller. Nowhere to go. Fires up the contested 3. It's short. And the rebound underneath by the Hilltoppers as time expires here in the first half of play. 47-28, the Hilltoppers have the lead. Coach, what are some of the things you saw during that first half?
Well, I think West Liberty passed the ball exceptionally well, and that's one of the reasons they're shooting almost 55% from the floor. And they did make a nice little run there, kind of just gradually go up 2, 3, make it a 5-point run, and they're sitting here with a 19-point lead at the half.
And Coach, what are some things the Hilltoppers need to do to continue that effort? And if you're D&E, what are some things you have to do to try to get back into this game?
Well, I think West Liberty, the only problem in this game is they've had 3 or 4 walking calls, and they've got 9 turnovers. And D&E just can't find the basket now. They're down under 35% from the floor, and they just got to figure out a way to keep dribble penetration away from West Liberty, because that's where that interior passing comes into play.
Hilltoppers lead 47-28. We'll be back for second half action here on Topper Station.
Your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates.
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
If your home or business has been damaged by fire, call the single source provider. From board up to move back in, we provide content and structural services, and we guarantee no smoke smell. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
Today at Belmont Savings Bank, let's talk stability. You know, like how we've been operating locally since 1885. Or like how we have 4 locations across Belmont County to serve you wherever you are. Or because no matter what you need or where you've banked before, we have the people and resources to make your experience fast and easy. That's what you get when you bank at BSB.
We're Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
All right, now you're just like Danny, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Undo's Catering, family-owned since 1953. With 4 newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Pride is our main ingredient. Undo's.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Hey, my name is PJ Mazik. I'm a second-year dental hygiene student, and today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the program. First, we're going to head into oral pathology class.
We're going to talk about neoplasia. When you hear the word neoplasia, what comes to mind?
Coming into your first 2 years at West Liberty, you're going to take your general education courses and the required classes needed to apply for the program after your second year. During your sophomore year, if you plan on being in the program, your junior year, you have to apply by a deadline around January a year in advance. You can only be accepted for the dental hygiene program if you meet the course requirements and have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. It is a very competitive program to get accepted into, and once you're accepted, your hard work doesn't stop. You jump right into your first semester of dental hygiene classes, including tooth morphology, periodontology, radiography, head and neck anatomy, clinic lecture, and clinic lab. Now we're heading into clinic lectures.
If you're not flossing your patients well and not making that exaggerated C shape, you are going to have loads of plaque that is still left interproximally.
The courses contain a lot of information very fast. The courses are designed to meet state board requirements that you need to get your dental hygiene license when you graduate. At first, it will seem like you're learning a foreign language. Everything is going to be different. You're not going to be used to the terms used. You will adapt and everything will start piecing itself together. As a student, you can expect to spend a lot of time outside of class studying information for your next exam or practicing your instrumentation for your next process evaluation. Now I'm going to head into clinic lab. We actually have a full-size dental hygiene clinic here on campus for West Liberty staff, students, and it's open to the community. For a low cost, people can come during the school year and receive a comprehensive dental health care service. The clinic is a learning experience for the students, so it's going to take a little bit longer than your private practice. West Liberty Dental Hygiene Clinic offers cleanings and x-rays for adults and children. Also, we will place sealants if prescribed by a dentist. X-rays taken in the clinic can be sent to your dentist or reviewed by the dentist we have in our clinic. Now heading into wrestling practice. My years here have been nothing but the best. I chose West Liberty because it's far enough away from home but not too far, and it's affordable for a 4-year education. I wanted to wrestle in college, and West Liberty Wrestling is knocking on the doors nationwide. On the academic part of things, West Liberty Dental Hygiene Program is well respected nationally as well. Being a student athlete can put a lot of weight on your shoulders. Expectations are high from your teammates, coaches, professors, and peers. Although being able to manage your time well plays a huge part in being able to handle both well. I'm a student athlete, and student goes first, and my coaches are very understanding of that. Thanks for checking out the Dental Hygiene Program. For more information, check out our website.
Hi, my name is Kai Sadowski. I'm a visual communications design major here at West Liberty University, and I will be showing you what it's like to be a VCD major here. Today, first we're heading into Intro to Typography with Sarah Davis.
So we are working on your conceptual type, right? Digital layout.
Visual communication design is structuring of visual information to communicate through branding, interactive designs for mobile and web, motion graphics, and packaging through printing media. What makes the program here at West Lib super unique is the classroom setting. In Professor Davis's Intro to Typography class, a lot of the time your classmates give you a lot of feedback on how to improve your piece. We go one-on-one with the teacher, so when you're out of the classroom, you are able to improve your design to make it look very professional, very flawless.
Imply the shape is there without really showing it.
Okay.
So what you're doing with this blue shape is you're showing this is a way.
Now we're heading into advanced computer graphics.
Okay, so right now we are doing One City, One Pride Arts Festival Design Competition.
What students can expect here are really hands-on projects. Pretty much the design process for creating a piece is you start off with the teacher giving you a prompt, and you start with many sketches. You can go from 10 to 20 to even 30 sketches. The teacher and your fellow classmates will help you narrow down what your favorite rough draft was, or even get components from each rough draft for you to create one masterpiece. Really, the whole process is a lot of revisions to get to this perfect piece that you will be very proud with. I chose this major at West Liberty University because I really like to express my creativity, and I think doing it so through visual communication design is a perfect opportunity. I am able to really use my abilities to create branding, magazine spreads, even just really cool graphics. In the future, I really just hope to use this major in the professional sports avenue, maybe like do some really cool designs for a professional sports team or something like that.
So you can keep those simplified color thing. So instead of putting actual texture in it.
Now we're walking into Design Thinking with Professor Kang. Design Thinking class with Professor Moon is a really great opportunity to understand the brainstorming process of how to create a really good piece. We start off with a lot of brainstorming techniques like mind mapping, storyboard, personification to get your mind going on what a customer might be looking for or what the audience would be interested in. I think this major is really good for others to consider because a lot of people are going to be needing graphics, so anybody with a little bit of creativity, I think they should really consider this major because it's honestly going to help anybody in their fields because everybody's going to need to market some type of graphic. Today I will be doing my volleyball individual practice. Being a student athlete at West Liberty University is honestly a blessing. Being able to study a major that I really love while also playing a sport like volleyball that I have a really good passion for, it's honestly super fun to play. The atmosphere at West Liberty, having the professors really know that you're an athlete and congratulating you when you won a game or saying good luck when you leave a classroom, it's really awesome. The reason I chose West Liberty was because of their class sizes. The teachers know your name, know what you want to do with your life, know what your work is like, know your capabilities, and really help you succeed to the best of your abilities. Thank you for checking out the Visual Communication major. For more information, visit the website.
Hey guys, my name is Carly Pajak and I'm a senior nursing student here at West Lib. Today I'm going to take you around so that you can see what it's like to be a part of the nursing program. Now we're heading into professional nursing. The nursing program here at West Lib consists of your lecture classes, simulation lab, and clinical at the hospital. It's unique because all classes are team taught by multiple professors, usually within their specialty. A student majoring in nursing at West Lib can expect a wide variety of teaching styles and environments of learning. So now we're going to nursing synthesis with Dr. Kalinius.
We have here today a case study of Joe. And the first question on your case study is, you're a mental health nurse on an adolescent unit.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. My goals after graduation are to pass my board exam and start working right away, hopefully in the emergency room.
Welcome back at the Toppers Station, 47-28. The Hilltoppers have the lead over the centers of Davis and Elkins College. Let's take a look at some of the stats from the first half and just said the score. Assists, though, one thing you mentioned a lot, Coach, during the first half of play, the Hilltoppers with 10 assists compared to Davis and Elkins 3.
Well, and the big thing, not all assists are created equal. Some turn into baskets that are almost automatic, and that's the type of assist that West Liberty got. When you're threading the needle and post players are shooting 2-foot layups, boy, that really helps your efficiency.
And then you look at the rebound totals as well. Hilltoppers with 25 compared to Davis and Elkins with 13. So winning the battle on the boards as well. It's going to put yourself in a pretty good chance to win the game.
Right, and defense leads to effective rebounding, meaning when you force D&E, they're now only 10 of 29 from the floor. That leads to a lot of defensive rebounds. And on the other side of it, West Liberty's 18 of 33, shooting almost 55%.
Take a look at some of the individual stats from the first half, as well as Molly Bauer, one of a couple Hilltoppers with 10 points on the afternoon. Corinne Thomas with 5 assists as Barton Slager leads the way in points for the Senators with 7. Dream Cherry with 1 assist, and then rebounds. Audrey Tingle with 7, and Marissa Berlin with 4.
Yeah, Audrey she is a beast on the boards. I'd mentioned earlier, maybe one of the better, if not the best rebounding point guard in America. And Cherry she scored 6, but they were early. She hit 3 pull-up jumpers there probably in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, and West Liberty did a really nice job on her following that.
A couple of players for the Senators are in a little bit of foul trouble, and one of them is Dream Cherry. Picked up 3 early fouls and had to sit for a while, but after making those baskets, but you can tell that West Liberty knows that she's a threat, because there towards the end of the first half, she's getting double teamed on inbounds.
Yes. West Liberty did a nice job on that.
Davis and Elkins will have possession to begin the second half of play. They will go left to right here in the second half. The Hilltoppers will go right to left.
Now, if you're Kyle Cooper, you want just a really energy-filled 4 minutes here.
And there we go, right off the get-go, an offensive foul going the other direction. But Chastity Shaver picks up the illegal screen, and the Hilltoppers will take over from there. Audrey Tingle will walk it over half court on West Liberty's first possession of the second half. McCutcheon kicks it back into the corner to Bailey Smith. Continue to move it around now. Corinne Thomas from the pass from Audrey Tingle. Up and under move, lay it up and in for Corinne Thomas.
Nice little step through, and Corinne continues her fine play from the first half.
Shot clock didn't roll there. We'll reset from here. And we'll be at 26 seconds. We'll inbound it again as Dream Cherry will take it. Over to Shaver. Peyton Moeller driving underneath. Berlin, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Berlin gets the offensive board after it was poked around a little bit. Berlin tries again, but travels, and the Hilltoppers will take over from there.
It's the same official that's pretty much called every travel in this game. And
Audrey Tingle over to Carly McCutcheon. Thomas thinks about the three, back to McCutcheon. From the parking lot, off the mark. Tingle battles for the offensive board. Good pass from Corinne Thomas. Reverse layup by Bailey Smith. Now that's your new candidate for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
Audrey with a great rebound. Corinne Thomas with the great feed. And Bailey has a nifty little reverse layup.
51-28, 8:38 remaining in the third quarter. Dream Cherry has it. Kicks into the corner. Driving now. Moeller shot no good. Rebound and eventually taken up to Audrey Tingle. Moves around, drives length of the floor, lays it up and in.
Good opposite hand finish by Audrey.
And it's a quick timeout, and that will lead us to the first media timeout of the second half. 53-28, the Hilltoppers have the lead. You're watching Topper Station.
Your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates.
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
We respond to infectious outbreaks with EPA-approved disinfectants. We offer full-surface and high-touch decontamination, whether your facility has had a case or you'd like a precautionary cleaning. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team that Mountaineers.
Welcome back into Topper Station. A quick little run there by the Hilltoppers to really extend this lead.
Pushed it out to 25, and if you're Kyle Cooper, you know, I talked about this first 4 minutes, just a lot of energy, make the hustle plays and try to end this thing.
The Senators will have it out of the timeout as Barton Slager will kick it back to Shaver. Now to Dream Cherry. Looking for space, spinning inside. Shot's going to be blocked by Manze. But right there is Marissa Berlin to lay it up and in. As Lucarelli into the game now for Audrey Tingle. As the Hilltopper swinging around is Bailey Smith on the right side of the floor. Will drive, kicking in the corner. Lucarelli for three. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound is going to be won by Manze. Lucarelli has it. Has a little bit of a pile up there as Lucarelli works around that. Off the screen from Manze, driving, good pass underneath. Manze finishes there. That's picture-perfect pick and roll.
That's what I was talking about, getting these assists that lead to the very easy baskets.
Barton Slager knocks down the three.
She's got a nice little lefty shooting touch.
McCutcheon driving inside, hands it off. Manze lays it up and in, and there it is again, Coach. It's going to be stolen. Lucarelli was able to poke it free, then eventually forced the draw, and the Hilltoppers will take over from there.
It's Carly McCutcheon's fourth assist on the night.
Audrey Tingle into the game for Bailey Smith. Carly McCutcheon will inbound it and find Audrey Tingle. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. McCutcheon tries to go to the backdoor pass. Is going to be deflected, eventually going to be taken away by Dream Cherry. Down the left side, trying to go coast to coast. Contact's going to be made. I believe this is going to be a foul against Audrey Tingle. And Dream Cherry will head to the line and will be shooting two.
You know, we talked about the balanced scoring pretty much on the season for West Liberty, and already in this game with 6:51 left in the third, they have 4 kids in double figures.
And a couple that aren't too far behind. as the first free throw in and out, no good. McCutcheon has 7 points, and Bailey Smith was 6. Pinballs around, out of bounds. Possession will stay here as after it was poked out of bounds by McCutcheon. Deeney will take over from below the basket. Cherry will do the inbound. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Into the corner as Milburn is eventually able to move it around as Cherry has it, driving floater, a little too strong. Rebound by Audrey Tingle. Hands it off, McCutcheon for 3, a little too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be taken away though after Deeney was able to win the battle by Audrey Tingle and is able to drive and force a foul. Won't be a shooting foul, but picking up the foul is LaChastity Shaver, her 4th. Team foul number 2, as Shaver will take a quick seat.
Audrey's registered another double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Currently leads the Hilltoppers in this game in steals as well. Lob pass inside, Manse wanted the shot, that take a no-look pass by Corinne Thomas into the corner to McCutcheon. Lucarelli now to Tingle. Thomas, 3, off the mark. Battle for the rebound, eventually going to be won by Milburn, as Cherry will take it from here. Dribbles it off her foot, is able to corral it and go from here. 15 on the shot clock. Under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Milburn, handoff to Cherry. Mismatch there, pass inside, is going to be poked around. Eventually, Milburn has it, fires it on the fadeaway shot. No good as a shot clock was close to expiring. As pass, good pass underneath. Manze can't finish it from the pass from Tingle. He's able to poke it out. Lucarelli will fire the tray. That one's no good. Rebound by Corinne Thomas. Continues the battle. 3rd time's the charm as the Hilltoppers able to get 2 points after the layup from Corinne Thomas.
She has played so well today. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
Cherry drives, try to stop on a dime, foot slips. That's going to be a travel. Bailey Smith and Molly Bauer back into the game for the Hilltoppers. Audrey Tingle will walk it down the floor. Goes across that beautiful West Liberty logo at center court. Shades over to the right. Tingle has it. Up and under move. Get it to fall. 61-33. Pushing it. Now Bartonslager has it. Fires the right side 3. Doesn't touch anything. Foul's going to be called on Amaya Banks as Thomas was trying to battle for the rebound, and that's going to bring us to the next media timeout. 61-33, the Hilltoppers have complete control here in the second half. You are watching Topper Station.
Tip of the day, your bank should have a good rewards program. Kasasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Kasasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
Just like Danny, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity. Part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Welcome back into Topper Station. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me, as always, is Coach Lynn Allum, and Hilltoppers are enjoying a 61-33 lead with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter, and it's just been complete dominance so far here in the second half.
Yeah, West Liberty's done what they needed to do coming out after the break. They've just really put the pedal to the metal and extended this lead from 19 to 28, and they're passing the ball well. They're scrapping. Got some scores here, Isaac. Charleston's up 50-44 over Frostway midway through the third. Glenville, who has just played phenomenal this year, is up 75-38 at the half. This was after a 65-point win the other night, and Concord and Notre Dame tied at 47.
Corinne Thomas thought about the quick drive, going to travel, going the other direction. Quick inbound pass here, a quick 2-on-1 upcoming. Pulling it back out. Barton Slager, but it's going to lose it as the steal is going to come from Carly McCutcheon. Possible 2-on-1. No look pass. Corinne Thomas lays it up and in. A great pass and a great finish to extend that big lead.
Corinne's probably third basket of the game with their left hand.
Foul's going to be called on Bailey Smith as trying to get position inside was Peyton Moeller. It's going to be Bailey Smith's first foul, team second of the quarter. Cherry will throw it in. Throws a lob into Milburn. Smith played pretty good defense. That one still finds a way to fall for Milburn. Audrey Tingle drives, tries to kick it in the corner, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it goes off of Corinne Thomas as possession goes to D&E. As I thought the same thing Audrey Tingle did as well, that I thought that clearly went out off of D&E.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced inbounds, and the D&E player caught it instead of standing out of bounds, but it's not what the official saw. And
you might not get that call in a little bit in the complaining variety with a 28-point lead. Milburn passes, going to be taken away by Bailey Smith. Right place, right time. Looking to go the length of the floor. Layup off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Going to be won as Moeller took it. Got her up to Cherry. Driving, turnaround. That's just a great shot. I'm at a loss for words there. Just drove, floater, spinning, whatever it is. It's 2 points for the Senators. Pass inside. Going to be deflected away by Milburn. As trying to find Molly Bauer inside. The Hilltoppers will maintain possession. Backdoor pass, Molly Bauer high off the window and good.
Nice little delayed cut on the inbounds pass, and Audrey Tingle picks up an assist, and Bauer gets another basket.
Bank for three. Off the backboard and back rim, no good. Hilltoppers will go the other direction. Tingle to McCutcheon into the corner. Corinne Thomas going to be called for a travel yet again. 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. As Berlin comes in to the game for Milburn. Hilltoppers are enjoying the 65-37 lead. Trying to go quick as Banks. Going to drive, going to be fouled. Will head to the line and shoot two. Paige Julian into the game. Foul one against Bailey Smith, her second, team third of the quarter.
The thing I like about this edition of the West Liberty team is they've diversified how they score. Maybe just a little too heavy on three-point shooting the last couple of years, and tonight they're sitting here with almost a 30-point lead, and they're only 3 for 11 from the three-point line because they can find other ways to score now.
Yeah, the more diverse they are in trying to score, it makes it harder to stop them as well. Bailey Smith from the pass from Tingle. Julian is able to have it. Her pass was going to be deflected as trying to take it from there was McCutcheon, poked away by Amaya Banks. He goes off of McCutcheon's leg and out of bounds. D&E will take over.
D&E played zone that position.
Taking it now is Dream Cherry. And draws the double team. Kicks it over. Schlagenberger inside as Berlin's able to get the easy layup. 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. Tingle, McCutcheon off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Right there is Audrey Tingle. Kicks it over. Paige Julian tries to get the extra pass. McCutcheon takes it to Bailey Smith, to Paige Julian, swinging it over to Audrey Tingle. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tingle driving, kicking, McCutcheon, three, got it! 68-41. McCutcheon now joins the double figures with 10 points. Dream Cherry goes, fires a shot, not going to matter. Offensive foul on the illegal screen. That's going to be against Marissa Berlin. And Coach, I think that's at least a third or fourth, possibly more, of the offensive foul, just the illegal screens.
Yeah, there's been a ton of travels and offensive fouls in this game.
Tingle picked up her dribble, finds McCutcheon, goes to the top of the key to Julian, to the right side to Bailey Smith. Tingle, McCutcheon for three, off the mark. Rebound by Berlin. Cherry will look to go the other direction. Stopping, this one won't hit anything. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Hilltoppers.
I think Audrey Tingle got a block there.
Lucarelli into the game for Bailey Smith. Minute 13 remaining in the third quarter. Handoff to Lucarelli, to Julian. Tingle driving, tries to get it underneath the Bauer. It's going to be taken away. Moving it down the floor of the Senators, but moving a little bit too fast. The Hilltoppers will take it over as Moeller was trying to find the back-cutting Victoria Strum. Audrey Tingle under a minute as McCutcheon with a quick three, and it's good. 71-41. Trying to go for the quick 2-for-1 there, and it pays off. Moeller, Lucarelli with a tough defense, going to pick up the quick foul. 39.1 seconds. Lucarelli's first, team foul number 4. Pass inside to Berlin. Bauer playing defense, and Berlin's able to back in and get the layup to fall.
It's a nice little jump hook over a 6'3" kid.
The battle was 6'3" and 6'4". Hilltoppers will hold it. It's about a 3.5 second differential between the game and shot clock. 71-43. Audrey Tingle on the right side of the floor dribbles. Trying to get inside, kicks it into the corner. Lucarelli thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Step back three this time off the back iron. Taken there. Going to get the quick steal as Lucarelli's got to run out of time. Got to get the shot off. Julian's three doesn't count. It was no good. And that's going to lead us to the end of the third quarter of play. Hilltoppers lead 71-43. You are watching Topper Station.
Your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away.
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Water emergencies? Trust the team with the right people, knowledge, and equipment to quickly dry your home or business, preventing further damage. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers got.
Fourth quarter action about to get underway. The Hilltoppers lead 71-43 over Davis and Elkins College. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me is the coach, Lynn Alleman. Hilltoppers is doing a pretty good job. You mentioned how much they distribute the points around. If you just look at their points per quarter in this one, 24, 23, 24. They're consistent, Coach.
Yeah, consistent, and I liked their energy in that quarter, even when Anna Lucarelli picked her pocket there and almost got a layup there at the buzzer. You know, sometimes you get these leads and the game gets sloppy, but West Liberty had a pretty good quarter there.
Dream Cherry has it. The opening possession of the fourth quarter, and that's what we saw early on. The Dream Cherry is able to knock down the mid-range jumper. Lucarelli to Thomas, over to Audrey Tingle. McCutcheon at the top of the key to Lucarelli, swinging around. Corinne Thomas, 3, not enough on it. Rebound underneath by Moeller, gets it up to Cherry. We'll move it back out and try to set up the offense. Berlin sets a screen. He's going to roll to the basket. Shot's going to be blocked by Molly Bauer. Out of bounds off of Berlin. And the Hilltoppers will take over. A great shot block by Molly Bauer.
Good rotation. Molly comes over and not only blocks it, but off of the shooter.
Lucarelli pass it to the corner to Corinne Thomas. To the top of the key, swinging it around. Audrey Tingle inside of Molly Bauer. Finds Corinne Thomas, who's cutting. Is able to take it from there. Lucarelli fires the 3. Off the back glass. And back iron, no good. Pushing it the other direction. Strum is able to find Moeller. Handoff to Cherry. Mid-range jumper, got it. Well, we know where Dream Cherry's spot is. It's just at that foul line. Made a couple of those so far. Pass inside, Molly Bauer. Nice and easy from the pass from Carly McCutcheon. 8:18 remaining in this one. Dream Cherry has it, picked up the dribble. Kicks it over, Moeller. Now over to Strum. Back to Moeller. One of the 3 didn't take it. Marissa Berlin now inside. Baby hook, no good. Taking it there is Corinne Thomas. Over. Tingle fires the 3. Bingo! 76-47. The Hilltoppers continue to extend the lead.
Audrey's just playing with so much confidence today. And wow, she filled up a box score. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals.
The answer was no good as Cherry fired the left side 3. Lucarelli had it. One of the 3 doesn't take it. Fires the mid-range jumper. Gets the fall for Anna Lucarelli.
And see, again, these are the type of games that really build your program. You get different rotations and kids get consistent minutes. And
Cherry's mid-range jumper off the mark. Taken by the Hilltoppers. Audrey Tingle. Corinne Thomas. And zone defense by the Senators. Tingle, handoff. Corinne Thomas into the corner, swings it around. And they continue to move it around to the top of the key to Anna Lucarelli. 12 on the shot clock. Pass goes, going to be deflected off of center and goes out of bounds. So 10 on the shot clock. 6:55 in the quarter. Coming into the game for the Hilltoppers, Jenna Ricardo, as Molly Bauer will take a rest. Tingle takes the inbound, again under 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Tingle driving, kicks it over. McCutcheon, deep 3, off the mark. Battle for the rebound, going to be won by Milburn. And will get it over to Cherry. Quick pass inside. That's going to be good for Victoria Strum. And that's going to be her first points on the season. Hilltoppers for the answer. McCutcheon 3, cha-ching, 81-49.
what another dandy pass, Corinne Thomas with the left hand.
Again, 81-49. The Hilltoppers have the lead, 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cherry, 3, back iron, no good. Rebound by Corinne Thomas. Has it on the left side of the floor, cut towards the middle. Driving, fires it up, no good. Put back attempt by Ricardo, also no good. Poked out of bounds. Possession will stay here with the Hilltoppers.
Jenna Ricardo hit a big 3 at the buzzer for the halftime the other night.
Tingle will fire it in, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Corinne Thomas over to Carly McCutcheon, to Lucarelli. Lucarelli with the screen from Ricardo. Fires mid-range from the foul line, no good. Rebound by Milburn, who kicks it over to Cherry.
Don't know if there's enough time yet, but Corinne Thomas is working on a triple-double.
6 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Have yourself a day, Corinne Thomas. Shaver into the game, driving, no good. Rebound by Ricardo. As Tingle will take it the other way. Finds the cutting Lucarelli, out of bounds, and went out of bounds. They're going to say it goes the other direction, and that's the second questionable one, but we're not complaining if the lead being 81-49. As they're discussing it now, I don't think it's going to stay the same.
Yeah, that definitely went off the D&E kid's knee.
Again, not complaining though, up 81-49. 5:15 remaining in this one. Cherry drives, layup too strong. Rebound by Berlin. That's also no good. Rebound by Corinne Thomas. Up to Bailey Smith. Over to Lucarelli. To Corinne Thomas. Straight away three. Cha-ching. 84-49. Under 5 minutes to go in this one.
Corinne Thomas, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
A great performance as Cherry stepped back. That one touched everything but didn't fall. Rebound by Corinne Thomas again, so that should put him at 10.
That's 10 if she can figure out a way to get 3 assists here.
Carly McCutcheon, 3. It's raining threes at the ASRC, 87-49. So it's a double-double for Corinne Thomas, 19 points, 10 rebounds. As McCutcheon now ties her with 19 points as well, a travel, and will go the other direction. And that's going to send us to the final media timeout. 87-49, the Hilltoppers lead big against D&E here on Topper Station.
Tip of the day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty. A proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
4:17 remaining in this one. The Hilltoppers lead big, 87-49. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me is the coach, Lynn Olam. And again, Hilltoppers are really stuffing that stat sheet. Carly McCutcheon now 5 of 11, from three-point land. And Corinne Thomas also have 19 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Yeah, it's just been a great team effort to this point. Everybody sharing the basketball, and you just don't want to get sloppy. You just want to continue to play well. That's how you improve your team.
Corinne Thomas to add to that total. Off the mark, battle for the rebound, going to be taken by the Senators. Quick pass down the floor underneath, stopping on a dime, firing it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Eventually going to be thrown and taken away by Corinne Thomas. Just add another stat to her night as Lucarelli behind the back loses it for a second. Eventually is able to get it between her feet. They're going to call a kick ball, and possession will go the other direction. You can hear Coach Cooper even saying here, let's get a big stop here. Let's get a big stop here. Trying to keep his team engaged in the big lead.
Well, because there's no such thing as garbage time. I cannot say that enough. This is how successful programs are made.
Dream Cherry pass inside to Berlin. Manze went up for the block. I don't think the foul is going to be on her. I think it's going to be on Anna Lucarelli. And it is, as Marissa Berlin will head to the line. And will be shooting two. That's Lucarelli's second, team first of the quarter. As Marissa Berlin, the 6'3" sophomore from Uniontown, Ohio, has 11 points on the afternoon and 8 rebounds.
Remember, Isaac, I gave you that story that West Liberty's almost up 30 and they've only hit 3 threes, and they've hit 6 since then.
Yeah, the reverse jinx works again.
That's a good time for a reverse jinx, but they've just been so efficient. Shooting still almost 52% from the floor. And
Cherry gets the pass inside to Berlin. Loses it for a second, is able to take it again. Having it now Taylor inside. Berlin, fade away. Bounce around, can't get it to fall. Rebound. Kicking it back out. Banks, three. Banks it, no good. Another offensive board. And then a foul is going to be picked up here by Ricardo, and that's going to be her first, team second of the quarter. I have a feeling the whistles have stayed in the back pocket for most of this fourth quarter. Only the second foul of the quarter so far with 3:09 remaining. Quick passing by the Senators. Dream Cherry has it. Driving, kicks it over to Berlin. Looking to go, fading away. Can't get the fall. Rebound by Corinne Thomas. Up to Bailey Smith. Smith driving, kicks it over. Lucarelli doesn't want it for three. Over to Corinne Thomas, to Ricardo. Back to Lucarelli. Bailey Smith. Under 20 on the shot clock. Ricardo continues to rotate around to Corinne Thomas. Had to take a dribble. Picked it up, finds Bailey Smith with 10 on the shot clock. Ricardo. Bailey Smith stops. Straight away three. Cha-ching. 90-50. The Hilltoppers are rolling. That puts Bailey Smith at 9 points on the afternoon. Cherry has it with a little bit of a mismatch. As Berlin now on Smith, but Smith does a great job playing defense. That one short, rolls out of bounds. The Hilltoppers will take over from there. As Paige Julian comes to the game, and a nice ovation for Corinne Thomas as she exits the game. I imagine that will be it for her on this afternoon. 19 points, 7 of 11 from the field, including 3 of 6 from 3, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. And all that while getting all those steals with 1 foul.
Yeah, that's about as good as she's played in a Topper uniform.
Bailey Smith on the right side of the floor, 2 minutes remaining. And this one, Lucarelli to Julian, who just entered the game, to Ricardo. Swings it over again, Bailey Smith driving, Euro step up and under, can't get it to fall. Offensive board by Manze, contact underneath, no foul is going to be called as the Senators pushes the other direction. Inside, Milburn goes for the mid-range jumper, can't get it to fall. Bailey Smith grabs the rebound. 90 seconds remain in this one. Ricardo thinks about the three, doesn't take it, takes a step too quick, and that's going to be a travel. While we have a little bit of time here, we're going to go back and say our Belmont Savings Bank play of the game was in the third quarter, that the score was 51-28. The one where Audrey Tingle was able to save it, get it, save it back in. A great pass at Bailey Smith with a reverse layup. That is our Belmont Savings Bank play of the game, as Milburn's shot's going to be blocked by Manze, eventually going to be kicked over to Julian, who's going to drive. Euro steps herself, can't get it to fall as it rattles around. 1 minute remaining in this one. Outcome decided. As moving around, as Reagan Sharp hands it off. Going now was Moeller for the layup, out of bounds as Milburn pokes it out. 46.9 seconds. Hilltoppers might try to give it one more effort here. And the folks here at the AFRC has gotten to see some great points here from the West Liberty's women's team. When you go 105-90, getting it done offensively at home.
Oh yeah, they've just played well pretty much the whole game.
Lucarelli gets around the screen into the corner. Bailey Smith for three, a little long. Rebound by D&E. They'll look to move it quick. Banks goes up, can't get the fall. Rebound by Manze. Foul will go the other way as Amaya Banks pulls Manze down.
You're right, that's only the third team foul of the quarter, both teams combined.
And I think that has to do to the 40-point margin that's going to happen here. And West Liberty doesn't have to get it across half court, but they do as Lucarelli dribbles across. And the Hilltoppers pick up a big conference win, improving their record to 5-2 in the season, 3-1 within the conference. And Again, another dominant win by the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, it was the end of passing is what stood out to me. Just passed it so well and got so many easy layups inside, and then they warmed up from deep in the second half.
Did a great job holding D&E to 30% shooting from the field, and while shooting 48.6% themselves, and that seems like that's going to be a winning combo at the end of most games.
Yes, it's definitely going to be that way, and nice win. West Liberty up to 5-2.
And looking at some of the individual performances this afternoon, we already mentioned Corinne Thomas at 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, but Carly McCutcheon towards the end of that second half really snuck in and put a good performance out on the table as well. 19 points, 5 of 11 from three-point land, and 7 assists and 4 rebounds to go with that as well. So a solid performance in the second half for her.
Oh yeah, if Corinne Thomas didn't have off-the-chart numbers and Audrey had off-the-chart numbers, you'd be saying Carly has off-the-chart numbers, and I'm guessing the 7 assists are career high.
And continue to move down the list, and Bailey Smith finishes with 9 points, and that's your leading scorer coming into it, and doesn't reach double digits, and you still won by 40 points, and that's a positive sign.
Oh yeah, it's in the thing that I like, that they led comfortably for the last 3 quarters, but it never got to the point where it got sloppy.
Again, the final score here with 90-50. The Hilltoppers get the win, and we'll have men's action coming up here shortly, as the number 14 team in the country is going to have another battle here on the ASRC.
Yeah, Davidson-Oakens men's team's pretty good. This is going to be an interesting game.
So we will see you then. Coach and I will see you then. And coming up next again will be men's action here on Topper Station.
Hey, my name's PJ Mazik. I'm a second-year dental hygiene student, and today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the program. First, we're going to head into oral pathology class.
We're going to talk about neoplasia. When you hear the word neoplasia, what comes to mind?
Coming into your first 2 years at West Liberty, you're going to take your general education courses and the required classes needed to apply for the program after your second year. During your sophomore year, if you plan on being in the program, your junior year, you have to apply by a deadline around January, a year in advance. You can only be accepted for the dental hygiene program if you meet the course requirements and have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. It is a very competitive program to get accepted into, and once you're accepted, your hard work doesn't stop. You jump right into your first semester of dental hygiene